Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we went to Target and TJ Maxx or TK Maxx across the pond to check out their Halloween stuff. First we went to Target, and this was the budget dollar-esque section up near the front. They had some cute little things, if you're ever doing like a little kid's party or sending your kid to school with like a Halloween bag. There's plenty of stuff. They had that cool little ghost plate down there for only $1. These little pumpkins. And the plate was pretty sturdy for $1. Yeah, not too bad at all. Let's see, not too much give. Nice, they had some socks out there. All sorts of little stickers, window designs. Yeah, you can't go wrong with their budget section if you're doing like a cool kid stuff. Or if you just want to give like the allergy-free gifts for kids, treats for kids. Plenty of cute little options out here. Notepads, pencil toppers. They have the little buckets down there, the fabric buckets. False eyelashes. Yeah, we check that every time we go to Target. Always right in the front. Sometimes they have some really, really cool stuff. I like the little ghost. Yeah, so they have this little bucket with a cute little bat cat. And they were decent, yeah. Like, you could definitely use them in the house as just a candy bowl, or even, I wouldn't, like, weigh them down heavily with candy. I don't know if that handle would hold on, but they're very cute. Then they just had some more fall-esque stuff. Some of it's Halloween, like the little pumpkins down there, but this is more fall stuff and their usual chargers, headphones. Just kind of socks all over the place. Yeah, they had this, kind of felt like a potato sack, apples and pumpkins, which would be cool if you're going to like go pick pumpkin. Well, a big pumpkin wouldn't fit in there, but you pick pumpkins. Neat little things. They definitely have a use if you're looking for something small like that. These little towels over here. Best day of the year. Halloween. I like those little cups with the jack-o'-lantern face and stuff. Then they had these for $5. They were decent. They were pretty hefty. Little decorative pumpkins. Some more fall design stuff. Then we also stopped because I wasn't sure if this was officially one, but we know Disney's starting to do mini stores instead of Target. And this Target had some Disney stuff before, but definitely expanded since we've been there last. So we're thinking if this isn't officially one yet, it's gonna be a store that has a mini Disney store inside it, because this is all official Disney stuff, not knockoff, not like the weird stuff that they throw out. Like, this is straight from like a Disney store. Yeah, this was a all Frozen section. And this is the Target store on 192 Irlo Bronson, closest to the parks, I believe around mile marker 3, because they have them listed out there. But yeah, really, really nice spot. And then they had a lot of clothes and like dolls across from it. So if you're out there looking for something and you're looking for something a little different than the outlets, which are sometimes a pain to get to and they run out of stuff a lot, this is a good spot to check out. Now, as you can see from the prices, not bad, but not as cheap as the Character Warehouse. But you could tell the difference. There's more stuff to choose from. Then they just had some cool, random Halloween stuff. A skull head as a pot. That little jack-o'-lantern. This was a fall area, but they did have some cool little Halloween things hidden around inside of it. So we checked it out anyways. The skull plate. And that thing was pretty heavy. I gotta say, I thought it would be light. $19.99. It's heavy duty. Yeah, some more fall stuff, turkeys, different kind of birds, pumpkins, but in those lighter colors. Yeah, it's a cute whole section they had back there. And they had a big old stack of slightly smaller skull plates for $14.99. I want those. Can't have enough skull plates, really. Or glass pumpkins. Now these, I'm glad the price was on top because I was going to pick one up to look underneath, and I was very nervous about dropping them. They are heavy, but gorgeous. Just a lot of candles, candle holders there too. Lots of decorative pillows, decorative baskets. Weird rooster picture. A soup bowl. Pumpkin soup bowl. Sure. Yeah, but mostly it was like that kind of stuff, just for decoration for the fall things. This was toward the front too. They had a big Halloween section, which we're going to go check out in a second. One neat thing that I really liked was the odd mushroom wreath. I've seen Halloween wreaths, but I've never seen a mushroom wreath, so odd in a neat way. They have those cool plants in the background. Yeah, see, like if you look around, you can see if you're looking for less common Halloween things, you can find little pumpkins here and there. Aren't necessarily jack-o'-lanterns. They got nice fall plates. $19.99. These weren't cheap, so the price, it might be a little much, but they weren't bad. Like, they could last. And they look like they could be washed and stuff. Serving trays. Cake stand. $19.99. Tablecloth there. Here's a bunch of pumpkin spice and fall scented candles, vanilla. We have a ton of those at home too. We love those. It's always nice to get that nice fall smell in your house. Either the pumpkin or the like vanilla or just the one they label autumn. They had a bunch of these. As you can see, the decorative stems under $5. So if you wanted to do like a whole fall thing, they had a ton of more wreaths, less with mushrooms. And here we go. Here's the big thing in the back of the store. They had it out quite a bit. They had wigs, makeup, $10, $3. They had in each row they had something different. I believe this one was the glitter. Yeah, the hair glitter. And they got the face makeups, the fake blood. All the face paints. $3, which it's $7. Then you can get the pack too. So you can, if you don't need the whole pack, which I like, because sometimes it's hard to just get the one thing by itself. It can be really annoying if you've already got stuff at home. And just scattered makeup everywhere. They had body paint in this aisle for $2 and some hairspray too. Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 aisles. Then this one had a little bit more. You know, we had the fake nails. And this one had the giant vials of fake blood. A lot of hair colors down there. $2. And then they had this Raven mask, which I really, really liked. Very cool, $15. Now, I thought that one was worth $15. These were a little bit thinner, more like papery ones, but they're cute. Sharks, all that stuff. And then comes some treats. They had little cookies out. So cute, you're always going to see your Day of the Dead stuff out like that. Cute little ghost cookies. Yeah, they had some good sales already, which is nice to see before Halloween. If you need Halloween candy, they definitely have a ton. Sorts of little, like the eyeballs and stuff, these make good, just like handful grab out of a bowl that you can give to people. Little trick-or-treat bowls down there too. Sometimes I just want to take a shopping cart during Halloween to one of the candy aisles and just do like a supermarket sweep and just put it all in. I love all the candy. Yeah, tons and tons of. Those are the mega bags of candy. So you can just grab one of those and 2 of those. Here's all the littler things for like if you're making the packs for the kids, or if you want to give out allergen-free treats to the kids. They had pencils. They had pencil toppers. Here's all the little prepackaged treats, like the goldfish, the Oreos. I had the Welch's Chewy treats. Yeah, because sometimes the schools won't let you send in open stuff, so it's better to buy the prepackaged treats and send them in so the kids can all have some. And then you get some Kool-Aid packs. I mean, you could make a money bin like Scrooge McDuck out of this candy and just swim in it. Be a lot tastier too. Yeah, a whole bag of the little bags of gummy bears. Some more of the fake fangs, bubbles. Cool jack-o'-lanterns. Those were the lighter ones as well, like super heavy duty. Then some pails, some candy pails. More little decorations. Lots of eyeballs. I like the Boulevard. Yeah, this was our first time at this Target checking for Halloween stuff. And it was very nice. It's way bigger than the section at our old one. They never put a ton of stuff out, and we always love looking here, especially right after Halloween, so we can pick up a ton of the stuff on the cheap. And then they had this big display out front with a ton of like really cool, bigger stuff. They got a skeleton DJ. I'll let you hear what he sounds like.
If I had a central nervous system, this beat would give me the goosebumps. Fools are ready to party!
Actually, try me that. Haunted computer there too. I love those things. They're so corny, but they're so much fun. And some more decorative pumpkins. And these are definitely bigger than in the fall place. So again, you can find cool stuff in the Halloween section if you're looking for fall stuff that's a little bit bigger, or vice versa. If you wanted some smaller pumpkins. And then your pumpkin carving kits, the cool little stick-on ones where you can make them into characters. Those are good for kids to get involved. If you don't want them cutting up a pumpkin with all the knives and stuff, they can just kind of be a part of it by sticking those things in there. They're really fun. Lots of little decorations. I like that. I like the weird little pumpkin creature. But yeah, a ton of pumpkin decorating. Or you could even get one of those pumpkins and just paint them. I mean, lots of options if you don't want to deal with the sharp knives and stuff. But they had a ton of different kinds of pumpkin carving kits. Those are good. They tend to be a little bit harder to use. We like to get the ones like that one. They're a little bit heavier dutier. Because sometimes the really cheap one though doesn't last too long. The knife will get pulled right out. And then bat skeleton, which is great. I always like to check to see if the mouth moves on these things. So then you can have that kind of screaming bat skeleton, which is important. See? Screaming skeletons. Makes a big difference. It's missing a leg. It's an action pose. And they had all these different skeletal dogs, birds, cats. I think that's a chihuahua? Yep, yes. Screaming chihuahua. Bigger bird down there. Some nice little skulls. $2 for that case isn't bad. I guess it's a cake case like the other one. Some spider webs. Yeah, and the prices are all it's super cheap. So you can get a ton of this stuff and really make a really cool either little haunted house or decorations in front of your house. And Darth Vader skeleton sippy. Yeah, I think some of the stuff got mixed up, so the prices match up. But they had a couple cool mugs for Halloween. Sally from Night Before Christmas. Harry Potter mug. They were decent mugs. They felt like they had some weight. They weren't too bad. That one was a little light. But my favorite was the Snoopy one. All the little odd shape. That one actually had space down there for liquid, so it holds a ton of liquid. Definitely. There's Vader skeleton again. And they were cute little mugs. Some more giant jack-o'-lanterns, $6. Then they had the little light projectors. That's a cool one. I kind of like that one. Haunted house, I like the orange backdrop. And they had that skull. I've seen those out a lot more now. People using the projectors. They look good. And they had a bunch of lights. Yes, definitely Halloween needs to be just as much, if not more, decorations than Christmas. Love the little Count Dracula, Frankenstein characters. Halloween should just be a week long. That'd be good. One night's too fast. Yeah, they had a cool assortment. I like the Kid Grim Reaper too, and those were $40. Some little ghost lights. Yeah, they had all sizes of different like lawn lights and spiderweb lights. Really cool lights. I like the stair ghost lights. Those were the projectors, $20. Strobe, sound effects, pumpkin LEDs, eyeball LEDs, yeah. And this was like a little section back there that had all lit up with that giant LED light spider. And there's the little mummy. I like those light up eyes that you stick to your window. Yeah, we could stay in there for hours, which we did. Inflatable T-Rex, trick-or-treating. We love Halloween stuff. That's great. Dracula dog. Pretty good deal, and they had these giant ones. That thing is huge. Some more skulls, skull and crossbones here. That mouth didn't really move. I was sad. I can't make it scream. Yeah, those things had a few things. Those are really cool. I liked that. I'd like that as a regular doorbell. Some more skulls. Nice candy bowl skull. Yeah, they had a good assortment of skulls and skeletons. Nice little stacking ones. I really like this little lantern down here. With like the skull hand holding it up. It didn't make any sound, it just lit up. But it was still really nice. They had some skeletons in cages. Yeah, it was weird. And a bag of skeleton remains. Little skeletons, big skeletons. Every skeletal size for your skeletal needs. That one was a really big one. Oh, I just kind of want to make like a pile of bones on the porch. For no reason. Just for fun. A bigger version of the bat skeleton. Light up skeleton. And they had these strange pumpkin creatures. They were kind of neat. It was a little different than you usually see. Instead of just like skeletons and stuff. And this thing made some weird noises. really loud. So, just a heads up on that one. Noisy. More spider webs. Ton of different kinds and different colors. So, anything you're looking for, yeah, they had so much stuff out. So much fun. Another giant spider, which not a huge fan of spiders myself, and it's very cute. It's big, massive thing. Unfortunately, that one's falling apart. Giant Jack inflatable.
Want to know how to make a milkshake? Give it a good scare.
A cute talking phone. Then we went to TJ Maxx, or TK Maxx again. That's what they call it over in the UK. And they had not a ton of stuff. We were hoping to see more. But what they had was very cool and very nice. This kind of paper mache pumpkin. We're going to go back and check again closer to Halloween, or maybe right after, and see what they have. But this was the display walking in. Witch in a cauldron, upside down. That's always fun. They had these nice eat, drink, be scary jars. Those were nice. Those were really, really nice jars for $5. They were heavy duty. Definitely worth $5. Yeah, then they had this nice little skeleton plate with like a dip holder. Salt and pepper shakers there. Then they had this whole cup section. One Nightmare Before Christmas cup over there too. Like, yeah, some really cute designs. My wife loved the dancing skeleton. 100% witch. Yeah, cute little mugs out there. Some Dia de los Muertos cups. I like the spooky bats myself. Some bag gummies. Jelly bellies. Some Halloween pops. Yeah, lots of little Halloween treats. Some gingerbread pumpkins and shapes. And here's the big nightmare. The scented soaps. That's always a huge thing. Fall pumpkin. Scented, pumpkin flavored, autumn, fall, $5.99. Those are pretty big too. Some more decorative pumpkins here. Yeah, a little bit of a different feel. This was more like a decorative display than Target stuff. Little cute little pumpkin cake pan. $6.99, not bad at all. Some mini pumpkins. And here's all the scented candles. Part 2. First you got the soaps and the lotions, and then you got the candles. Yeah, they had a lot more candles here. Apple scents, pumpkin scents, the white pumpkin. And they didn't seem to have all the holiday shirts in like one section, but they had a few here and there. In this one, they had a cute jack-o'-lantern hoodie, the Ghostbusters shirt, these candy corn ghost pants. Kind of spider tee, spider top. So they had a whole section with just socks, which these were cute. $3.99, not bad at all. And they're about what you would expect. Some of them were the nice, furry, thicker ones. Definitely good on a cooler night. And they had their autumn section too, with all the same kind of like autumn decorative pillows. Nice pumpkin one. $19.99. And then they had the little fake plants section. $6.99. And that's all she wrote. So we'll be checking back again soon, see if there's more stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.